Last week on Face Off.
This week's winner for the bridal challenge is... Drum roll, guys. Estella. Totally out of her comfort zone because she is a true artist, really. She's a painter.
She emphasized the bride's eyes and lips really well without just taking the natural beauty, without covering it too much.
She really captured the 2025 bride for me.
In general, I feel like everybody has done their best, and that's the most important thing.
Coming up tonight on Face Off. The spotlight shines on glam and glitter as our artists take on dazzling red carpet transformations. With the competition hitting the halfway mark, the pressure's higher than ever. Who will dazzle the judges and who will fall short when it's time to face the spotlight?
So for us today, this week's winner is...
So the journey so far has been super great, to be honest. It's been like a really good experience. It is sort of like what I was expecting from the show. Like I'm really enjoying having to push myself out there. Although I am feeling quite tired from it all, but the adrenaline from everything is helping all of that go through.
I think the last couple of weeks have gone relatively well. Obviously, winning the first challenge, made me feel a lot more confident. But I think the second week did knock my confidence quite a bit because I wasn't happy with the look. I wasn't happy with the outcome. So overall, okay, I think.
I felt really good about winning last week. I self-doubt myself a lot. So having recognition in something that I don't do very often, more glam looks, was really a nice feeling. I'm really happy with the last couple of weeks. I've been happy with all the results that I've gotten, but I've also just been happy with all the looks that I've produced.
I feel the first couple of weeks have gone quite well, but honestly I had expected myself to win a challenge right now. It's okay that I haven't. Hopefully I win today's challenge. No, it's okay. That's what I keep on telling myself, but so far it's been okay.
I think the first couple of weeks have been like a roller coaster of emotions. I've felt everything. I felt nervous, I felt happy, I felt disappointed. So it really has been a mix of emotions. But all in all, I would say that it's been really entertaining and it's been an experience that I never thought I'd be able to experience.
I'm happy with the first week. The second week I didn't quite meet the brief that they wanted. I was happy with my look, but it didn't actually meet the brief. So yeah, I think I did deliver. It wasn't what the judge wanted for the second, but.
Welcome back to Face Off, the next generation. I'm Deepak Ramchandani, and I'm joined by Silva Moreno and Jaden Farr. Well, this week's episode is called Glamour, stroke red carpet. So I'm looking for them to give me the wow factor completely. Absolutely ravishing.
Thank you so much. You're always so kind.
So tell me, what are you expecting tonight?
Well, with every single challenge, my expectations are only higher and higher. And today's the day one of my favorite looks, guys.
In today's challenge, I'm definitely going to concentrate more on the eyes, the eyeliner, because it's all about the glitz and glam.
Totally glitz and glam. I mean, just look at this. It's amazing. Jaden, loving this.
Thank you.
Tell me what you're looking for.
I think today's challenge is glam. Everyone's version of glam is different. So I'm excited to see what each of you bring today. Your interpretation of glam.
I also don't want to see your stereotypical glam. I want to see something that's elevated, something that's creative too. I want to see some shimmery pops in the eyes, a lot of blush. Nowadays in award shows you see the looks being a bit more extreme, so I hope people come out of their box a little bit and show something different.
Speaking of glamour, our guest judge embodies all these traits. She's naturally beautiful inside and out. She's Gibraltar's pride and joy. Our Miss World, the iconic Kiane. honest. I am going to bow to the Queen of Beauty.
Kiane Aldorino made history in 2009 by becoming the first Miss Gibraltar to be crowned Miss World.
Winner of Miss World 2009, Gibraltar.
During her reign as Ambassador of Beauty with a Purpose, she travelled to over 40 countries, promoting beauty, charity and elegance. From walking the world's most prestigious runways to appearing in campaigns celebrating natural beauty. Kiane also became the first woman to be awarded the Freedom of the City in Gibraltar in 2011 for her extraordinary personal achievement in becoming Miss World 2009. Since then, she's continued to serve as a role model, both on and off the stage, including her time in public office, where she held the ceremonial position of Mayor of Gibraltar. Tonight, she brings her eye for glamour and authenticity to the Face Off judging panel.
So, Kiane, what are you expecting from the makeup artist today?
Well, I'm actually quite keen to see what they have to offer, getting to know them a bit better as a makeup artist and how they work under pressure. The pressure of having to work one next to the other, and actually they're competing against each other. So looking for that wow factor, showstopper and Oscar look.
Super excited for Kiane to be on the show. I've worked with her for many years and it's so great to work alongside her today judging the glam look. I mean, who better than Kiane Aldorino, Miss World 2009.
It's all about the Oscar, old Hollywood, the glam. Remember, flawless finish, please, guys. We need total perfection, total radiance, and total glam. But before I tell you when to start, last week's winner was Stella. So well done, Stella. And you have a major incentive this week, and we want you to be totally sincere. Who do you think in this competition is your competitor?
Factually, the other person who has won is Mia, so I would say Mia.
Perfect. So Mia, you will have an hour and 15 minutes, while everybody else will have an hour and a half.
I'm so sorry.
I was so shocked and scared because I already felt pressure, and then that just intensified it so much more. But yeah, I was really worried going into it.
So MUAs, remember you have an hour and a half, except for the lovely Mia. But before I do that and I say go, I'm going to escort the beautiful, the most iconic woman for me, Kiane. We're going to look at your makeup and look at the models and the makeup artist. And start now, guys.
The mood in the studio is calm, but there's a touch of nerves in the air. Our MUAs are finding their rhythm and becoming more comfortable in the high-pressure TV environment. They're learning with every challenge, but as their confidence grows, so does the judges' expectations.
I hope the contestants don't play it safe, because glam in general can look a bit boring, but nowadays when you look at the red carpets, they're a bit more extreme, so I hope they add a little bit extra today.
When I think about glamour, the first thing that comes to my mind is the lashes, the lips, the eyes, and everything put together.
What I've seen is the MUAs growing, getting out of their comfort zone, but I still haven't seen anybody wow. So they really need to step it up this week. If not next week, it's totally ruthless. I am going to be totally ruthless.
Speaking of ruthless, this week it's Mia who finds herself on the receiving end of the judges' incentive. Frustration's written all over her face as she can only watch anxiously while the others power ahead with their looks.
Hello, Mia. How are you feeling today? I know you're starting a bit later than everybody, so tell me.
I feel quite like stressed out already, and I'm like, you know, double, but my model has eyebrows anyway, so I'm hoping that those 15 minutes...
that's a good note. I like that.
Yeah, so I'm hoping not to do too much then, that would be my 15 minutes.
Looking on the positive side. I
Yes,
like how we're
I'm trying
starting
to.
today. Good job, good job. Well, I can't wait to see it.
You love me, don't you?
I do.
You don't. You hate me.
Today I don't.
Hey, you sure? You're gonna forgive me?
Maybe.
Eh?
See how this turns out.
Oh well. You can start now.
Great. Oh my God, where's my
MUAs, 15 minutes gone already. I expect you guys to finish before 1 hour and a half.
While Mia plays catch-up, Kiane and Deepak are keen to have a closer look at how everyone's getting on.
Very excited. This is something new. I've never actually been involved in anything like this, and I'm really looking forward to what is to come.
Kiane is clearly no stranger to being in the spotlight. So what's she really making of the atmosphere here?
Oh my goodness, I think it's, you know, pressure for them, and it's intense. The setup is amazing inside, but because they're doing it all at the same time and one next to the other, I think it brings more the tension of it. The glam, you know, you never know if it's too much or if you need more. So it's always that intensity of it. And obviously because they don't know the models as well, they're not familiar with them, so they need to be quick on what they choose to do.
It's really interesting to see how each of them have their own style. I'm really looking forward to asking them where they've got their inspiration from for this one.
Well, you know what? I think we're gonna go to Matt.
Well, for me personally, glamour nowadays, I think like most people, my brain just instantly goes to like the Kardashian family. Although for today, I'm doing something a little bit different from the Kardashians because I didn't want to play it too safe.
Hi, Matt. How are you?
Hi. Well, a little bit stressed knowing that there's not that much time left over. But
It's only 45 minutes. No pressure.
I'm practically done with the eyes. I just need to add a little bit of shimmer and then I can move on to the base, which I can easily do in like 30 minutes. So
let's have a look. Close the eyes.
I wanted to ask you first, where did you get the inspiration from for this look?
Okay, so the inspiration from this look basically comes from like me genuinely wanting to bring back more bold glams. Like I missed the whole 2016, 2018 era with the cut creases and the shimmers and the pop of colors. Like I feel like during COVID, everyone sort of mellowed down with everything and we haven't really gotten back to where we need to be. So that's what I'm here for.
I think I need to improve in incorporating more colours, and I think I'm quite good with blending, but it's more giving the dimension in the eyes and basically just blend it to perfection, not with just 1 or 2 colours, but with maybe 4, maybe even 5 colours, because you can do that with a colourful look, but it's very hard to do that with a neutral look. So that's kind of what I've gone for today.
Hello, Janelle.
Hi.
So how are you going? Halfway?
I'm panicking because the eyes didn't come out how I wanted them to come out. So I'm just trying to... I moved on to the base to not think about it.
Okay.
And whilst I'm doing the base, the ways to fix the eyes are coming into my head.
Okay. So what is the look that you were thinking of for today?
So it was cut crease. Normally people put the glitter at the beginning in the inner corner and then they blend it out. I was kind of going for a reverse, where it's mattified at the front and then it blends out into glitter after.
Okay.
And then it was going to be followed by a taupey shadow, but I'm not a fan of the shadow that I've used, so I think I'm going to make it more brown. And then
Where's that you're going to put the more brown?
At the top.
Okay.
And then I also want to blend in the liner more. The liner needs to be
just a bit more sharpened.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, you're going on the right track. Finish your base, finish the whole base, then work on the eyes.
Yes.
Just a piece of advice.
Yes.
If you're going to go for brown, be careful on how far you go in, because you don't want to deep set eyes. Okay, because she's got beautiful eyes.
Yes. Beautiful big eyes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember the color of eyes to give the contrast to pop.
Yes.
If not, sometimes you might think it's the right color and you just look very flat.
Yes.
With the judges' comments, I feel like it's definitely helped me on what to look out for and be more cautious sort of in a way. And if I'm getting critiqued on something, I'd rather take it and use it to my advantage and show them that I can work on the advice that you give me.
They're in the transition, you know?
Yeah, totally.
They've already done the outline, getting into it, and now, you know, the wow factor is going to be building on.
Well, I sure hope so. But listen, before we leave, you know, probably everybody's asked you this, but, you know, I'm just fascinated that, you know, you're right in front of me. You've got this title being Miss World 2009. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
That's right.
I mean, how did you handle that pressure and just being 365 days, all eyes on you? How did you manage it with that pressure? I mean, over here you can feel the tension. You know, it's great energy, but you can feel the tension, you can feel the nerves.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you actually won? And how did you follow that through the whole year?
I think it's everything that you do, no? And when something that is going to make you grow and it's a challenge, you just need to get out there and face it and then go with it. Not think about it too much. And this reminds me what Janelle has just done now. She's couldn't say panicked, but she's seen that it hasn't come out the way she wanted to, so she's gone to the next thing, and then she thinks about it and goes back. And this is something that I apply on anything that I do that is out of my comfort zone. You need to challenge yourself to grow.
Well, today's challenge is definitely one to remember because you can clearly see the growth of all the contestants.
I believe I'm a very challenging person. The issue that I have is I like looking around, seeing what you're doing, what he's doing, y ya like that, but me distraigo de lo mío. So today I just have to put my head down and just look at my work and focus on myself in order to win today's challenge. So, yeah.
Hello, Yusra. How are you feeling today?
Good.
Good.
I'm happy with how the look's coming out so far.
Oh, this looks stunning. I can see a work of art on your makeup table.
Thank you so much.
Wow, this is stunning. Can you tell me more about this look? Why did you choose this specific makeup style?
Yeah, because I feel like Hollywood glam has like a lot of different like varieties. It depends what type of glam.
Yes.
And I feel like now the modernized glam is more colourful, more glittery, and I wanted to do something a bit different, something that stood out, and I wanted to like challenge myself and use the risk of colours, and also to prove to you guys and show you how I work with colours and blending and all that. But so far I've only done nudes and stuff. So.
I love that. Self-expression. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, so far your technique is absolutely stunning.
Thank you so much.
I can't wait to see the final look.
Thank you.
This week it's Glamour, so I'm gonna go old Hollywood style. but I'm going to bring a little bit of a modern element. Okay, let's see how it goes. I'm taking a little bit of a risk, and hopefully nobody else does that look, porque Glamour is like traditional red lips and wing eyeliner.
Hello, Melaine. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine.
Feeling okay?
Yeah.
Half an hour left.
Feeling okay. I've got the lips to do, which I want to leave enough time to do.
Good
But
choice. Tell me about your look today.
My
Looks
look
very interesting.
is very inspired by Dieter von Winters. I love that era. I love the retro look. For me, Glamour and Hollywood is the old-fashioned Hollywood. So I've tried to do like a modern twist to it.
Nice.
I've taken a little bit of a risk doing the double wing.
Have you done the other side?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay. The pressure's off then, a little bit.
Well, it's still there because I could still see stuff I can probably perfect, but I'm going to do the lips and then I'll go back.
Nice. So your main inspo is Dieter then?
Yeah.
Dieter von Tears.
Yeah.
Very good.
Very, very traditional.
Okay, I'll leave you to it then.
Thank
you.
Hello, Stella.
Hello.
How are you, darling? How are you
Very
feeling
good.
today?
I'm happy so far.
I'm
loving it.
Oh my gosh, this looks stunning and marvelous.
Thank you.
Tell me more about your look. What are you expressing today? What is the vibe?
I thought when it's a Glamour and like Oscars and stuff like that,
Yes.
immediately I wanted glitter because I love glitter.
Glitz and glam.
And me, because I'm a dancer, I'm very used to stage makeup, more like full coverage. So I'm really, really enjoying this. I'm kind of bringing a little bit of everything.
Very good. I love that. Well, the model looks absolutely spectacular. And the fact that you've mixed different colors of glitter and
it's
the
rhinestones
sparkles
and glitter.
Amazing. I can see your chart and it looks absolutely stunning. Honestly, this is a piece of art. And is that, what were you trying to say with this look?
I was really trying to, because usually when people like makeup artists do like a little bit of glitter, they mainly put it in like the in a corner of the eye and stuff like that. But I thought, and I experimented on the chart, that I wanted to do it on the wing. I feel like it's a bit different.
And I love the fact that you also have red lips.
Yeah, I'm going with a dark red.
For ombre, and I can't wait for you to interpret that into our makeup. Stunning.
We shall see.
Hello, Mia.
Hello.
Are you breathing?
I am.
Yeah.
Just about.
Considering you had 15 minutes less, do you feel like that's hindering you today at all?
I think so, but in a weird way, I think the pressure's helped me kind of like get to a good, a good stage. So yeah.
Okay. And is there a particular award show, celebrity you're channeling with this look?
There was a little bit Bella Hadid. She kind of had like this, winged kind of like cat eye. So I'm using a bit of that, but also...
I know the one you mean, yeah.
Yeah. And I found though, when I was like, looking for like inspo, that it was a bit, I wanted something a bit more, and I love shimmer, so I thought
So
like...
you meified it then?
Yes, I've meified it. So I wanted to add some like shimmer and like play, like with the textures, with the, metallic.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's the inspo.
Amazing. I'm gonna leave you alone.
Okay.
You can carry on. Thank you, Mia.
Thank you. Okay.
Join us in part 2 as we discover which looks deliver the ultimate wow factor and get all the reaction from the judges.
I honestly feel like today they're giving their 100% all, which is absolutely amazing.
Everyone's stepping it up. Definitely. I'm seeing a lot more attention to detail, which I'm very happy about.
Some of them are getting into it, and I think growing within this experience, you can tell that they are doing something that is completely out of their comfort zone. But yeah, there's 2 or 3 that have really stood out for me.
MUAs, 10 minutes.
With just 10 minutes left before its brushes down, Mentor Deepak is on the move again, making his traditional sweep around the studio, sharing expert advice, quick tips, and a final burst of encouragement for our 6 hopeful artists.
I feel a bit weird.
Careful, slightly there.
Really?
Take off. Look at the finish from one side to the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your experience been like getting
Stella?
Mhm.
Okay. Perfect.
Is it too much though?
Just take off slightly. Look here. Come with me. You see where
Yeah,
you
yeah,
finish
yeah.
with liner?
I take off from
Just
the side.
slightly. Just a
Okay.
tinge. Perfect.
Thank you.
You've got great
Are
complexion.
the lips
girl.
okay?
Good complexion. Eh?
Are the lips okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Bit of contouring slightly.
Okay.
Brows, if you want to shape them. An eyebrow gel, okay? You got there.
See, I have brushed them, but I brushed them more, obviously. Does it feel okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
If you're going to do it, look, I'll show you a trick. Close. And then from the back, just press into it. You see? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, just so it settles.
Perfect, thank you.
Okay, look down. I'm going to take that one off from the video. Oh, of course.
Let's just have a look. Thanks. Okay, sweetheart. Come 2 seconds. Look here. What do you see? You see you need to clean that off?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, just with a cotton bud.
Yeah.
And you see the silver grey.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even. You gotta go
Okay.
slightly, just a slight tinge.
Okay.
Okay, and over here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Clean it
Okay.
up. Cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
Great brows, so rose. Yeah. Just brush them.
Yeah.
So it just gives that. Yeah?
Of course. Thank you. I think I can look down actually.
Hi, Mel.
Okay.
Let's have a look. Nice. I would slightly take off here. Slightly. It doesn't mean that you're going to put a highlighter. Leave her own natural skin tone as your highlighter. Do you know what I mean? But I would just take it off with a cotton bud. Not that. See? Just very simple, just slightly. Shall I show you? If you look up, Gemma, okay, you see? Just that look. You see where you finish? So thin line.
Vale.
¿Entiende?
Yeah.
Okay? That's all. Just remember that. Brows are great. Lip liner, be careful. If you're going to extend it over here, tell her to smile.
Parece un elefante.
Smile 1 second, Gemma. That's it. You see this?
Yeah.
So it just looks cleaner.
See.
There, okay? And if you don't, let me see if you get your lip liner. Where's your lip liner?
Where's my lip liner? Here it
Yeah?
is.
Let me see that point. Okay. So if you can do that, right? That's it, smile. Okay, you go there. And see how I'm just bringing it in? So, okay, and smile again. Okay, and then over here. Look, that's a perfect peak.
Yeah.
From here, you're just gonna go.
I think maybe
Do you mind?
Just fill it up, see?
Oh.
Okay, here. Okay, just close. Okay, and then you just roll. See what I'm doing?
Yeah.
So, and then you just cover it. Just need to finish that line. That's perfect lip. Right, girl? Good. Good girl, Janelle. Good girl. Let's have a look.
Thank you.
Close. Okay.
Tell me.
That's great. remember. You just remember this is a perfect liner. Fill it up slightly.
On the sides, right?
Yeah, and remember, look up again. Straight. If you're gonna go below, remember it's even. Okay, if you always look.
Mm-hmm.
Brow finish, that's your liner, no?
Yeah.
Brow finish, your liner. That one's so slightly sharper but faded off. And that one's a bit more intense and a bit more blunt. Okay, so you decide what you want to do. I'll leave it up to you.
Thank you.
Okay, sweetheart?
Okay.
MUAs, 1 minute to go. 60 seconds for your little world. "30 seconds. Remember, finishing touches. Look at the makeup proper. Don't overdo it. Give that finish prep. Start prepping the skin and give that finishing touch, ladies and gentlemen. Brushes down, MUAs.
This week's challenge went very well. I'm really happy with the results. I feel like it is very similar to what I had interpreted in my head. Now it's just wait to see what the winner is.
I'm happy with what I've done. It was the vision that I wanted to portray, and I've done it. So hopefully it's enough.
I think that was pretty good. It was very nerve-wracking because I didn't feel like the eyes came out the way I wanted to. But thankfully, I moved on, did the base, and then I went back to the eyes, and it ended up working out in my favour.
It went pretty well, to be fair. I'm really happy with the overall look. I did get like the look that I had in mind, like in just sort of catered towards the model's like personal features and stuff. So I'm really happy.
I am, yeah. I'm happy with what I did. It's very like me, my take on glam. So I'm happy that I kind of, also stayed true to like my style.
First of all, it's like making me have 15 less minutes. I felt so bad. Like I hate confrontation. I hate anything like that. So just doing that to her, I felt horrible. But last week winning and then going into this week, I do feel very confident. Like not to be like that, but I do have a good feeling about this week.
Right, Kiane, do you think this has a wow factor?
I think it has a safe factor.
Okay.
For me. I really like the eyeliner, particularly at the bottom, how it goes all the way up and goes into the upper eyeshadow. But I would have liked to see the blending of the eyeshadow a bit more smoother, my opinion. Yes.
Perfect. You, Jaden?
I agree with you, Kiane. I also think, just particularly the eyeliner, I feel like he should have carried on the shape, kind of just to go up a little bit. He's kind of like drooped her eye with the shape that he's done. I would have just elongated it up slightly.
Yourself, Sil?
Well, personally, as a makeup artist, I understand where Matt was coming from, but I think makeup is also about you understanding who you're doing it to. He had an idea, but that idea had nothing to do with the features that we have on the model. For example, you can see that she has quite defined eyebrows. So to add more depth and to add more darkness with the makeup style that he chose initially, I think that he chose incorrect.
Yes, I agree with the line at the bottom. I think that's great blended. It looks nice. I think you could have lifted a bit more. So in this makeup, and being glamorous, I would have done less is more and maybe work on the liner.
Now with the eyes closed, I understand what you said about the drooping the eyes more, because it feels like the eyeshadow, the darker eyeshadow is bringing it down instead of lifting and getting...
just doesn't do it justice.
Yeah. Pushing it out.
Glam with a twist. I like that bold red lip. Brows are good. I think she could intensify maybe a little bit more. You know, slightly a little bit more to bring that color of eye. I would have gone quite harsh on the inside eyeliner, I think, just to give that pop of color. But overall, I mean, she looks a bit like an ice queen. See something going down to the VMAs instead of the Oscars on my behalf.
Wow for me, yeah. Different, no? And it's,
it's different.
She's definitely been daring enough to put
the little sparkles
the
and Swarovski
sparkles.
crystals, yeah.
Yeah,
which is hard to put because she's had them quite symmetrical, which is quite nice.
And it's, the model has beautiful eyes with a nice cut, and it shapes it nicely. I love the bold lips, as you said. It does bring out the sparkle at the top. The brows are working for me as well.
Honestly, I feel like she's definitely, the eyes at the bottom look very naked, missing. In general, the work is absolutely clean. I can't say anything. Lips are perfect, everything is perfect, but there's no story to it and looks unfinished, very unfinished to me. Whether it's eyes, whether it's the face and the contouring, but there's nothing to say about the cleanliness of the makeup. Everything is perfect.
So I think the main problem with this look for me is, I mean, there's no major problem, but the way she could have elevated it is got a few of those diamonds and just spread them out a bit more. You know, it would have made more of an impact and it would have made for a more eye-catching look, especially with the eyes open.
What factor, Kiane?
Definitely I see eyes. No, this is what the first thing that comes to my mind, and has grabbed my attention is, you know, she has beautiful eyes, long eyelashes, hiding slightly what's behind. For me, it just looks a little bit unfinished. Maybe I would have put a darker tone on the lips to bring it up a bit. Not too sure about that, obviously because of my lack of experience. But
no, that's fine. No.
But
it's a great critique.
It's a glowy neutral.
You, Jay?
I'm impressed. Like, considering the last two looks she's done, this is a step up. I'm really impressed. I love the lashes, a combination of shadow. I'm impressed. I mean, I think, again, we have fine-tuning issues, like the brows could have been a bit more groomed. There's more blush on one side than there is another, and I agree with Kiane, the lip, I think, could have been a bit darker, maybe lined a little bit more.
Okay. Silva?
Everything technically looks okay. I can't highlight that this is bad. She could have worked on more. I loved her eyeliner. I've seen it with eyes closed. But the look doesn't come together. I don't know. I'm missing maybe the blush. The in between the eyes looks too graphic, too toned down. I don't know. But in general, I feel like she's done a good job.
Yeah, I think halfway through she was a bit stuck and her eyeliner was coming perfectly and she wasn't happy with the makeup on the eyes. And she took control of the issue and she's rectified everything, paused a bit, started breathing and saying, right, let's go into it. I wish she would have given us more of a cleaner look, especially on the inside eye, the liner, the top eye, you know. But considering Janelle has done a good job overall. You know what I love about Yusra's makeup? She's not scared of color and playing with color. And I think she's got this like what she did last time. It just gives me like that panther on your face coming towards you.
Bold.
But I kind of like it, I'm sorry. I kind of like it. I think she's blended really well. They're difficult colors to blend, but she's been very clever on how she's done it. She's worked well with the lashes this time on the individual lashes, so I think she listened to Silva, definitely. I think it works for me. It's like on your face. Here I am. And that's what we need. We need that red carpet and say, look at me. I'm dressed up from head to toe, but my makeup's even looking more fab. Wow?
Definitely wow factor. Yeah. Something different. And blending these colors together, I believe, can go completely wrong.
Definitely. These are cool colors.
And it's working. It's really working, and it's a dreamy, mermaidy vibe. I think it's really cool.
It's flawless. Like, I actually
It takes
am
your breath
struggling to
away.
find something to say that's negative because
I can't.
It's so beautiful the way she's blended those colors, the shimmers she's used. Like, it's just really great attention to detail, and the fact that she's listened to you, Silva, from last week.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
just she hasn't covered that beautiful work, you know. So, incredible job.
Anything else to add?
Well, all I can say, this makeup style is shouting to me. Here I am, look at me, and look what I can do. And the fact that it's so clean, it's so bold, it's absolutely stunning. There's nothing else to say to this
Yeah,
look. It's
same here.
absolutely amazing.
Just
There's a story. This is VMA. This is red carpet.
Yeah, look at that light.
Oh my
In
God.
the middle of the eyeshadows, a pop.
And she's
Love.
shaded in between the nose a bit more,
I love it.
so the purple pops out even more.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
it's enough. She hasn't gone all the way down. She's been
No.
very clever over here.
Very clever.
It could have gone both ways, but just those colors are hard to
We
blend.
need a masterclass.
Melane's makeup. Wow. Wow, hello.
Intermediate.
Okay, explain
Yeah.
to me why.
I like the eyes.
Hmm?
I think it's a really nice blend of like neutrals and browns, golds. There's a really nice glow there. Not too sure about the lipstick here, for my liking. But I do like the eyeliner, it's different, daring.
From the makeup perspective, I can clearly say that the makeup artist really wanted to outdo herself, and by adding an additional touch of the winged eyeliner, double winged eyeliner, I love her blending, whether it's the top or the bottom. The top one, I feel like she had to work a bit more, but the fact that the look is quite fierce, whether it's smoky on the eyes and then red lips, that is quite, you know, very fierce to me, very bold, and very, very brave to do so.
I think she's done a solid job. Again, fine-tuning details. She hasn't really connected the eyeliner into that tear duct.
It's good at getting a finished touch, no?
Yeah, and also the eyebrows. I'm distracted by that left eyebrow. It could have been a lot more groomed. I do really like the blending. The blending of the eyeshadows is really great, and how she's used all the colors to marry them all together is great. So,
yeah, overall, in fact, I'm really happy for Melaine, to be quite honest. Maybe she hasn't done the perfect makeover, but considering last week, she got the brief totally wrong. She's gone home and said, you know what? This week I'm gonna pick up and focus on it. And I think overall, she's done a great job. Her blending's really good.
Different factor. It's definitely not a low factor. I really like the colors she's used, and you know, the sparkle on the eyelashes gives it a little like touch of glamour and, you know, a bit of sassiness there.
I would add the nose contouring is really distracting. It's very, yeah, I needed some more finessing. I appreciate the concept. I mean, I feel like she's going for like this Y2K concept, which is really in right now. And I do like it almost looks like water droplets on her eyes. So that I really like that.
Snowflakes.
Yeah. So I appreciate. I mean, the under eyes for me are a bit too caked. They look like they're cracking a little bit. I wish she would have gone for a lighter hand with that. But I do like the eye shape. You can say that.
I think I can say more good rather than criticizing. I can see there is graphic makeup style is just literally popping out, whether she's tried to contour the nose, whether she's done, you know, good or bad job. It's very, very difficult to do so. I love the eyeliner because I'm obsessed with eyeliner. The fact that it's beautifully symmetric, the fact that it's aligned properly, blended beautifully, attention to detail, accent on the lashes, I think it makes the look so, so unique. I'm honestly happy with this look. I can't say anything. The only thing I can say, as Jay mentioned earlier, is the nose. I understand the concept. I think she was just considering the fact that she had, remember, less time.
I know, 15 minutes less.
I think she's done a fantastic job. So really, really impressed.
Yeah.
The eye shape looks great with the eyes closed, and you can see the detail and the blending work that she's done. Yeah, great job. Great job.
Yeah, I like the snowflakes. I think she's done amazing.
Yeah, beautiful. Very
You know?
clean.
Very clean.
Because-
Overall, it works for me. This girl knows what she's doing. She's stepped it up. I don't know, her lips I always like. I don't know how she keeps on changing lips on this, but this whole natural glossy look, you know, next to nothing. So it's well, the only critic I could only do properly is maybe the eyebrows, finish them off a bit more. And she's got to be careful on applying a lot of product underneath the brows and underneath the eye, because this model is so young, she feels like she's sort of aged all of a sudden, slightly. But overall, 15 minutes less, she's done a great job. Some of them, I think the brief they hit right on points.
It was just incredible. The blending, the color choice, everything. So, yeah, tough competition.
Some had glamour, some had sort of red carpet going to the VMAs, which was a bit more cutting edge, a bit more trendy.
But for me, you couldn't compare this person's work to the rest.
I definitely have a winner in my head.
It's been tough. Deliberation between the four of us has been tough. Some of you have totally impressed us. Some of you, or maybe even one of you, has given Kiane the wow factor. And some of you have given me the low factor.
Well, what can I say? First of all, I would definitely underline the fact that I feel like you've grown so much on this show. I feel like you are showing us everything that you can, and you can clearly see that you're giving your 100% best. Today in this particular look, I love the color range that you've chose, the particular style on this model. It's very bold, so you had the, you know, quite fierce as well. You have the outstanding eyes with the red lips. It's quite fierce, you know. And the fact that you did the eyeliner at the top and the double liner with the wing at the bottom says a lot about that you are not afraid and you're here to grow. I would definitely am looking next time more perfecting the look, working on your cleanliness rather than adding more detail. Make sure you do less rather than doing more and losing on the cleanliness on the actual makeup. But rather than that, thank you so much.
I think I was quite happy with the feedback, to be honest, and I agree with them as well. The thing is, it's hard actually because you don't really know whether si va muy simple, como you're playing safe, so it's hard to actually gauge. That's what I'm struggling a little bit more with every challenge, knowing exactly what it is that they're looking for. I'm happy because obviously I'm proving my place as being one of the oldest one, un poquito más difícil porque tú piensas, oye, yo qué sé, you feel like you've taken the space from somebody younger, but en verdad, at the end of the day, I'm doing this for everybody over 40s. You know, it's never too late. En verdad, con que I'm proof that you can actually learn, no? You learn every day, so en verdad, I'm really happy.
Hello, Matt.
Hello, Silva.
Well, looking at your work, I think you've done a pretty good job. I love the fact that you've blended perfectly at the bottom of the eyes. It's absolutely stunning. I love the color range. But the only thing I would say is that makeup style, I think you didn't personalize to the model that you have. For example, she has quite outstanding eyebrows, and by adding the brown, I think you gave more depth that was not needed, for example, on this particular look. Just keeping it with more light and accent on the lashes and the perfect blending that you had. I could see you were a bit stressed with the lips. I think just the lack of time and the stress was getting to you and that you missed out on here, that the lip wasn't perfected enough. But rather than that, thank you so much.
Perfect, thank you so much, Silva.
Thank you.
The final thoughts I have on the feedback is pretty good, to be fair. I mean, Silva did really compliment the way I blended the eyeshadow, which is something that I do feel very proud about. I know that my blending is very good, so it does feel nice to get a good feedback on that. found it nice that she did apologize. Like, she made a little bit of the joke about the lips, because as I was doing the lips, she like crept up on me and there was 5 seconds left and I just did like a line going down and she was like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, it's okay, I've got 5 seconds to fix this. So apart from that, I am genuinely happy with what I got.
Hello, Mia.
Hi.
I can definitely see that you have a talent for makeup, and what I was most impressed about the symmetry that you have in the eyeshadow and how you've used the eyeliner. It really brought out the eyes. What I would suggest, the contouring in the nose and under the eyes, maybe a little bit more of a blending in much better, would flow better and not give that cakey feel, and it would just flow and gel together. I also want to mention that you had 15 minutes less than all the others, and we couldn't tell, to be honest. You did an incredible job, and I really loved the touch of crystals on the eyeshadows. It gave that little sparkle and daring feel to the look, so congratulations.
Thank you very much.
It was fair. I'm glad that they liked the kind of like crystals on the lashes, because I wasn't actually going to do them because I was a bit, worried if it was like too much. But I'm glad that it was well received and they liked it.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Stella.
Hello.
So, in general, great job this week. I have a few notes that I want to mention though, because I feel like this makeup look is made for like the VMAs, even the Super Bowl. I know it's not technically a red carpet glam, but I can see Lady Gaga wearing this, a celebrity like that. I feel like you could have made more of an impact if you would have extended those diamond details out.
Right.
In general, I know what you were trying to do. I know you were trying to just create that shape, but I feel like for this sort of look, especially considering it's a red carpet glam look, would have made more of an impact to have more, so that draw that shape out a little bit more. Besides that, great job. I mean, I can't really fault it. I love the lip. I love the eyes. It was just that note that I was mentioned. So great job.
Okay, thank you.
Overall, I am really, really happy with what they said. The notes that they gave me about making it a bit more exaggerated, maybe for the camera, if it were to be seen on stage, I completely agree with. Like, maybe that I should have taken into consideration. But overall, they liked the makeup, and I'm really happy with it.
Yusra, you did an amazing job. It is really hard to combine those colors and that pop of color that you use at the center of the lid. The brows are perfect, your blending has been perfect, complexion is great, great lips, an ombre effect, a whole glossy effect going on there. I think it's totally amazing. What can I say? Pure magic. Blending's perfect, symmetrical, and you learned from last week. No fluffy lashes individually. You listened to Silver, you listened to all of us, took the brief, studied, took it all in and came back and said, you know what? Today I'm doing a great job and I'll be proud of myself, because we are. So totally impressed. Thank you, Yusra.
Thank you so much.
You've done a great job compared to the past 2 weeks, but I still feel like you could have improved this a lot more. I'll start with the eyeliner. I feel like you could have connected where the lash finishes and kind of blended the eyeliner down to the tear duct just to connect the two. I feel like the shimmer that you used on the actual eyelid could have been more intense, just so you have more of that pop. Remember, this challenge is like red carpet glamour. So you want it to really pop and shine and stand out. But compared to your other 2 looks that you've done throughout this competition, I think you've done a really good job. Thank you.
Thank you. I just know I can do better. Which is why I'm so disappointed in myself. Because I know I can do better. I just know I can show more and I can do more, but I don't know where it's gone. I guess it's just the nerves. The nerves and everything gets the better of me.
The moment of truth has arrived. The winner of today's challenge is about to be revealed.
It's been a hard decision for all of us. It's been really tough. We are looking for glam, a flawless finish, a wow factor, and just listened to the brief and brought it alive. So for us today, this week's winner is... without a doubt, Yusra. Come forward and give us a bow. Well done.
I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling very proud of myself. I've proved to the judges that I deserve a place here in Face Off, and I'm really happy that they liked my work. I knew that I had a lot of competition, and I do admit that there were other looks that I thought would take the first place, but I won, so.
I mean, what can I say? Wow factor, everyone's perfect.
Outstanding. The fact that she has done a brilliant job, clean. It was just extraordinary.
She stood out by a mile. To me, that blending, the color choice, everything was just worthy of being on the VMA's red carpet.
I think she did such an amazing job. You know, she looks so young, and to bring all this talent and creativity and just put it out there and putting herself out there, I thought she was very daring.
She totally deserved it. I mean, glamour is her forte, so she totally showed today I'm the queen of glam.
Next week on Face Off.
Today's challenge is all about look good, feel better.
It's all about telling the story of a survivor through makeup.
The look should reflect their age, but making them look fresh and sophisticated.
I feel like a few of them might struggle, but I'm hoping that they prove me wrong.
It's going to be emotional. That's what I can tell you. It's going to be really emotional for everybody.
Go behind the scenes with Face Off, the Next Generation podcast. Available now on gbc.gi and your favourite streaming platforms.